Today is Saturday the 15th of February. Just want to tell everybody that I've had a wonderful night, a good morning. It's 9, a little past 9. I hadn't even taken my medicine yet. The only reason why I feel this good and am doing this good in my healing process for my back surgery is because of all the prayers that everybody sent out for me. The Bible verse for today Bible verses for today is in Mark chapter 9, verses 33 through 37. It says, "And he came to Capernaum, and being in the house, he asked them, What was it that ye disputed among yourselves by the way?" And Jesus asked that. But they held their peace, for by the way they had disputed among themselves who should be the greatest. And he sat down and called the 12 and said unto them, If any man desire to be first, the same shall be last of all, and a servant of all. And he took a child and set him in the midst of them. And when he had taken him in his arms, he said unto them, Whosoever shall receive one such children in my name receiveth me, and whosoever shall receive of me receiveth not me, but him that sent me. That tells me in them scriptures right there that everybody is needed. Everybody is wanted to be a part of the family of God, from the greatest to the least. And if you ever think that you're greater than anybody, or you're greater than this, or you're greater than that, you're not. We're all level at the cross. God said that, to be the servant of all. So that means the more I get closer to God, the more of a servant I become for everybody else to do His perfect will. Saying that, I just want to let y'all know that everyone is needed. Everybody is wanted, and everybody is watched. Whether it's you getting watched at work, through children, through your neighbors, whatever. Everything that you do throughout the day, you are being watched. So remember, the way you handle things in life is what people sees. The few things that run through my mind this today or last night is as far as this world, we become so fast paced that we lose the grasp of what life is all about. We need to learn to slow down and enjoy the simple things in life. I was talking to my dad this morning about racing, and it's getting to a point where we're not enjoying it like we was. So like I told him, I said, Dad, we need to sit back and figure out what we want to do, how we want to do it, and get to where we enjoy it again. Because if we're not enjoying it, it's not worth having. God gives you things in life to enjoy. Don't let it overdo you. Don't overwhelm it. Let it overwhelm you, because I've seen people that took things in life that they enjoy and they just about lost everything they had. Everything needs to be in moderation. But there's a time for everything. Talking to a friend of mine this morning, and he's talking about people's had this place or that place, moved here, moved there. And I said, the Bible verse that comes to my mind, there's a time for everything. But sitting back throughout all this, enjoy the simple things in life. Do the things that you want to do. And remember, the greatest things in life cannot be bought. My family, my friends, my church family, you can't buy them. There's not a price on them. But that means more to me than any of this stuff that God has allowed me to gather. You can put it all up in a pile and set it on fire, and it don't mean nothing to me if I don't have somebody to enjoy it with, if I'm not enjoying life. So enjoy life for what it is. And then on to the last thing that I'm going to talk about today is when we talk to people, when we handle things, we got to take everything that we go through time by time. And it might be different, it might be the same problem that comes up time after time after time, but the way you handle it might have to be differently. I had one of my workers. He was asking about his time, and he didn't believe, that he believed that he had more time than what he did. Right, wrong, or indifference. I tried my best to make him happy with what I did. I think it satisfied him. It satisfied me. If it comes about again, we'll have to deal with it in a different situation at a different time. But you got to think, okay, here this boy is, or this man is. He's worried about his paycheck, the amount he got, whether he's right, whether he's wrong, whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong. It bothers him. Did it hurt me to help him out? Not at all. Not at all. Now, I could have been strict. I could have been straight to things. This is what's wrote down. This is the way it's going to be. Blah blah blah. But what would it help with that situation? So maybe, just maybe, through that boy look back one day and go, you know what? This guy treated me good when maybe or maybe not I didn't deserve it. So not everything goes by X, Y, and Z. Sometimes you have to go by what your heart desires. But treat everything differently. God treats each and every person differently, and God treats each and every situation differently. You can read the same Bible verse day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, and God can reveal something different to you each time you read it. So, same thing when it comes to our relationships with others. We need to treat everybody with respect. We need to treat everybody with love. And a lot of times before we do things, we need to pray about it. We need to ask God, to guide us and lead us and help us to do what He wants us to do, not what we want to do. It all belongs to Him anyways. He lets us to be partakers and part of it. And I thank Him for that, because my God owns everything. He just gives me what little bit that I need, because He knows if He give me too much, I won't be able to handle it. So He gives me a little bit that I need. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. And just remember that take everything with a grain of salt. And enjoy life for what it is, minute by minute, because life is like a vapor. We're here one day, we're gone the next. And the last thing I'm going to add to this, I'm 41 years old. Last year, even up until October, I told a friend of mine, I said, something's coming in October. I don't know what it is. I said, something's coming. That's when I went downhill. That's when I realized that I'm going to have back surgery. Did I think that was going to happen? Was that what I thought God was going to do? No, not by far, but that's what He did. He put me down for a reason. Maybe it's because to start this and do His works, but I'm going to take each day for what it is, and I'm going to enjoy each minute of it. And I want, y'all to learn how to do the same. Thank y'all. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.